Well, hello, my precious friends. It's Colli from Collitalks Transformative Conversations. And, well, as I always say, we're going to go deep. And tonight, this morning, this afternoon is no exception. I'm coming to you from my new sanctuary. It's a Soho loft. And I'm speaking to you from a place of bone deep pain. I think I mentioned last week about the tears. And yeah, well, this week I went and had some injections done. They're amazing injections. It's the body's best way to heal naturally, but it was a bit painful, I must admit. And so, the body has to take time to absorb and restore and rejuvenate. So that's basically where I'm at. But I wanted to, bring to your attention tonight that 55 years ago on this very weekend, my mom passed away. She actually passed away on Good Friday, to which now I could never, ever say it was a good Friday. She actually lived a life enslaved by the patterns of others. And as a 14-year-old girl, I was left to raise myself in that shadow. And when I say enslaved, there was a lot going on, with regards to the patterns of wanting to be loved and being wanting to be needed by this man that she had obviously fallen deeply in love with. And I would say as much as so maybe even was obsessed with him. But, I didn't learn about trauma from a textbook. I learned it in my cells. And I have lived in women's shelters with my daughter. I have navigated blizzards where I was the sentry for everyone else's life while mine was freezing over. I have had to carve out a life out of stone, piece by piece on my own. And, you know, I know so many of you actually stay in narcissistic, toxic environments because, well, the attention, even though it's painful, it feels like a connection. And we stay because we think doing it on our own is too hard. We fear the silence of being alone more than the noise of being abused, whether that's mental, physical, financial, spiritual. It is abuse. But I'm here as a primary source to tell you a secret. The attention you get in those cycles pales by comparison to the sovereign radiance waiting for you on the other side. You think you will be alone. But, the moment you decide to claim your life, the universe meets you. Source meets you because you become aligned. You become aligned with your authentic self. You will not be alone. You're never alone. You're actually more alone staying in that environment than leaving. You're never alone once you decide to be for yourself. This isn't theory. This is a somatic roadmap for your survival. And from survival to thrival. Because I'm not just about surviving. I'm about thriving. You see, blueprints are heavy when your nerves are on fire. And you really need a general contractor to help you lay the first bricks. So while I am finishing my book, the ebook I was talking about last time, I'm opening the doors to a 4-week sovereign roadmap beta group. Now, there is something about that is, for many people, going to be very intriguing, right? Because this ebook, The Sovereign Roadmap, From the Blizzard to the Sanctuary, it is the blueprint of how to provide for yourself and build a life when the world says you have nothing. But blueprints are heavy when your nerves, like I said before, are on fire. And, like I said, you need a general contractor to help you lay the first bricks. So, again, while I finish my ebook, I'm opening the doors to a 4-week Sovereign Roadmap beta group. The 4 pillars of the carved life, this will be in a very private group. Small circle experience. We're going to live and build your roadmap. So the Sentry exit, breaking the addiction to the negative attention of toxic systems. The blank canvas, how to survive the 0 point and turn it into a kingdom. Then the magnetic machine, the somatic shift from chasing to providing with absolute peace. And the sanctuary build, protecting your nervous system and your peace while you rise. You see, every woman in this group will receive the very first digital copy of my ebook as a foundational blueprint. That's right. So now you're going to be going, okay, well, not just what's in it for me, because I kind of get what's in it for me, Colli, but what's the investment? Well, because it's a beta group, the investment is a one-time legacy rate of $397. And I'm only going to be working with 4 women. And those 4 women are the women who show up, who are ready for a somatic resurrection. So if you are ready to stop being the sentry, and I'm not talking CEN, I'm talking SENTRY, and start being the architect, email me right now at innerexpression88@gmail.com or message me 306-716-9218. 306-716-9218. Message me with the word ready. We start when the 4 seats are filled. I have the keys. I have the roadmap. I am a real gem, and so are you. Now, let's build your sanctuary together. Much love. Soul hugs. And until next time, when I have an amazing new guest coming on, you are going to love her and learn so much from her. Oh my goodness. And she's been through it. And so you are not alone. And you might want to choose not to be alone again. So until next time, lots of love and soul hugs. Bye for now.